Hello beautiful yogis, my name is Karina and today with my pleasure I will be guiding you through a slow vinyasa flow. This class is good for just connecting with the body, connecting with your emotions and just slowing down, becoming present, and you can see that what we do today will positively impact every area of your life. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to find a comfortable seated position on your mat. You can have a block today, but you won't really be needing one. So yeah, we'll find a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting in cross-legged today because that's comfortable for me. You can have your palms facing up if you feel like receiving. If you feel more like grounding and rooting down, you can have the hands just down on the knees. So get nice and comfy. You might want to have a little wriggle first to get rid of any energy that might be stuck in you before we get nice and settled, nice and still. Roll the shoulders up and back. Imagine that the top of your head is being pulled up towards the sky or the ceiling. The chin is 90 degrees to the ground. And just go ahead, close down the eyes, become very still. And we're just going to spend a moment observing the breath. So just notice where you feel the breath the most in the body. Maybe it's in your nose, maybe it's in the belly. Whatever it is, just feel what that feels like when you breathe. As we exhale, we sigh out anything that is holding us back from this moment. Maybe something that happened in the past, maybe something that's in the future. Let it go. As we inhale, we ground deeper and deeper into the present, allowing beautiful gifts, beautiful new vibrant energy to enter our lives and cleanse our bodies. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to release. Now as you sit here and breathe, feel your sit bones become heavy and really press into the surface. You don't have to try to do this, just let them go, let the tension go with the exhale, become nice and heavy, let the shoulders be down. Allow the heart to be open to receive. Just accept everything fully as it is now. Accept yourself wholly. And allow the sediments of your body, the thoughts, to sink all the way down, just like a fish tank. Feel your mind become clear and empty of thought. The freedom. Now you can feel free to gently open the eyes back up again. I'm just going to guide you through a really easy breath work that we're going to do today. And it might not be familiar for you to do this type of breath, as we're going to go very deep into the belly and oxygenate the whole body with the breath. So for this breath, we're going to place the right hand on the belly and place the left hand over the heart, and just really feel that connection of the hands to the body, send loving energy that way. And just to allow your belly to flop, just let it go nice and big, let it flop. All right, so we're gonna run through a 3-part belly breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose all the way into the bottom of the abdomen, like you're filling up a big balloon. You're going to feel your belly expand, then you're going to feel your rib cage expand, and then the chest. It's going to feel like 3 parts to the breath. As you exhale, you'll feel 3-part release of the breath. Now this has a soothing effect on our nervous system, calming down the entire body. This is what we want to get present and to really connect with ourselves in this flow. So I'll guide you through 1 round of this breath, and then you're going to do 5 rounds on your own. So let's go ahead and place the left hand on the heart, the right hand on the belly, close down the eyes back. Take a deep breath in, exhale through the mouth, and let's begin. We'll slowly inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 more times in your own pace. Once you finish your 5 breaths, just placing your hands back on your knees, taking your time. You finish, coming back to your normal breath. I'm not trying to control anymore. Stepping back into the observer mode and just realizing that your body is always breathing in the background, but you have the control of the quality of breath. And the quality of breath directly impacts the quality of your life. So let's try to keep this nice deep breath throughout the practice. For now, let's go ahead and do some movement. Let's begin with some shoulder rolls. We're going to inhale, lift the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders back. Let's do this 5 more times. Inhale, bring them forward and up. Exhale, squeeze them back. Taking your time. Last one. Let's go the other way now. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Let's bring the shoulders up towards the ears and down to the ground for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Shoulders down. Bring your chin square to the ground, breathe in. And on the exhale, gently begin to tip the chin towards the chest. We'll spend 5 deep breaths here, breathing into the back of the neck. And while you breathe in this position, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how moving a body in a conscious way can release dormant emotions. You might feel your eyes tearing up. You might feel certain things coming back to you, but just know that this is your space on your mat today, and you are safe to express yourself exactly how you feel. Last deep breath here. Exhale, bring the head back to center. Inhale, tip the head back towards, tip the chin up towards the sky, tilt the head back. We'll spend a few moments breathing in here into the throat chakra. And if you want to, you can invite a lion's breath. This is really an invitation to let go of any last thing that's holding you back. We're going to breathe in through the nose. As we exhale, we're going to stick the tongue out and go 3 more times. Inhale through the nose into the belly. Let it go. Last one. Inhale. Rely and roar. Bring the head back to center. We're just going to do a few tilts of the head from side to side. And go ahead and reach the arms up above the head. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Open up wide. Praise the Lord. Hands to heart. Last one. Open up. And this time bring your hands to the heart. You really feel that energy in the heart, between the palms. Feel the stillness, feel the groundedness, feel the connection. And just take a moment to be honest with yourself and give yourself something that you'd like to let go of in this moment. Let it come to you. Repeat in your head silently, I let go of whatever you choose to let go of. Breathe it in. And with the exhale, blow it out. Let it go. You no longer have this quality or thing in you. Let's bow. Say thank you for letting go. Let's come back to our hands in front of our heart. Open the hands to receive. Think of something that you want to invite into your body, into this moment, into your life right now. Let it come to you. Repeat in your head silently, I invite into my life right now. Let that be so. Namaste. Let's begin our practice. Let's bring the hands up one more time. Inhale. And bring the hands behind us. Lean back. Bring your feet in front of you, and we're just going to roll the feet out. Maybe they got a little bit cramped from sitting for a little bit. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the legs out nice and wide. Keep your feet flexed and keep the knees slightly bent. Find a nice tall spine. Make sure your sit bones are sitting nice and flat, nice and comfy on the ground. Inhale to reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhale to bring the fingertips forward. Now, we're not rounding the spine just yet. Instead, we're rolling the shoulders back. We're leading with our heart, and we're lengthening through our spine first, and then we're folding forward. So let's spend 3 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. All the way in. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Alrighty, gently inhale. We're going to bring our right foot and place it onto the inside of the left thigh. Once again, nice tall spine. You'll find me saying that quite a lot throughout the practice. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. And the foot that's longest, this arm is going to reach towards it, okay? And it's going to land wherever it lands. If you're quite new to the practice, maybe it lands here. If you're an advanced yogi, you're going to reach up and lengthen, maybe even catch the toe. But be careful not to be fooled here. The aim is not to have the chest down like this. It's to feel nice and open. Chest is rotating towards the sky. We feel nice and open through the side body here. Whatever variation you want to take of this pose, let's stay here for 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Can you reach a little bit further? And then we're going to invite a little bit of a dance move. Opening the hips, we're going to place the hand that was on top behind us. Now, as we do this, we're going to reach that arm that was reaching towards the foot, swing it in front of us, and reach it all the way back, squeezing the hips, squeezing the glutes, opening the hips. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to reach it back to that position that we were just in, okay? Now let's do this 3 more times for 1. Take your time, and I want to stress to you that throughout the practice, if anything feels painful, please find your own variation or don't do the pose, because yoga is meant to be challenging sometimes, but pain is really not what we're after today, okay? So last one, inhale to lift and open. Exhale, coming back down. And we'll do 1 more actually for the win. Inhale to lift. And this time we're going to hold here for 2 deep breaths. Really feeling that beautiful opening, pressing into that foot. And then coming back down. Beautiful. Let's bring the feet hip distance apart, hands come behind us, and we're just going to gently wind wipe at the knees to reset the spine. A few more times. Alrighty. We're going to do a butterfly pose in between. So bring the feet together, knees out wide. Once again, nice tall spine. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. 2 breaths. Alrighty, coming back up. Let's bring the legs nice and wide again. Whoop. And this time we bring the left foot inside of the right thigh. Alrighty, let's do it. Find your nice tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we find the other side. 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose into the belly. And exhale through the mouth. Feel that beautiful stretch. Last deep breath. Alrighty, let's do our dancing flow. Hand comes behind. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, find your way back down. 3 more times. And feel how this opens up your body, and I sometimes feel like a glow stick when I do this movement because I feel my body activating, blood flowing. That's exactly what you're doing. Last one. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and bring our knees into the chest and just rest into a little bowl shape. Give yourself a hug, give yourself some love, and then we're going to go ahead and find our way into tabletop. Cross your legs over, place the hands underneath the shoulders and the hips underneath, over the top of the knees. We're just going to go through a few cat-cows to warm up. Inhale to lift the chest, drop the belly. Exhale to round the spine and push the floor away. Last one. And now for the next 3 breaths, I invite you to make this movement your own. So maybe you want to close down your eyes and just feel into your body. Don't worry about how it looks. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and warm up our hips. So we're going to lift our left knee up high into the sky. Make a few circles with the knee. And reverse the circle, go the other way. Trying to keep the rest of the body still. All that's moving is that knee and the hip. Open that knee out to the side and then extend your foot. Drop it down onto the ground. Make sure the foot is flat. If this doesn't feel comfortable, find a variation. You can just drop down the knee like that. Alrighty, if this feels okay, we're just going to move forwards and backwards to really stretch into that inner thigh. And then we're going to add a thread the needle pose. So from here, press into your right hand, lift up the left arm, look up. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right and lower down onto the ground. A few deep breaths here. Beautiful, coming back to center, bringing the leg back. We're going to actually float that leg. Reach the left hand forward, engage through the core. We're going to stay here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Give me 5 elbow to knee taps, warming up the core for 1. Exhale, knee, tap to elbow, inhale to reach up for 2, for 3, for 4. Last one. Take your time, and 5. Now keep reaching the arm and leg. We're going to bend the right knee and reach the left arm all the way to the side and grab hold. Pardon me. Grab hold of the right foot with the left hand. So we're going to grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. We're going to grab hold of the right foot with the left hand. If you can, if you can't, just keep reaching. Keep trying. So now you can either gaze over the shoulder or you can gaze towards the supporting hand, which is going to help your balance. For 5, for 4, really push back with that foot, open up the chest for 3, for 2, and 1, let it go. Let's find our child's pose to reset. Feet together, knees wide, sink hip to heels, walk the palms out and melt the heart down. 3 deep breaths into the back of the spine. When you're ready, let's come back to our tabletop and we will repeat that on the other side. So bringing the left knee high, let's make some circle with that knee. Really concentrate on the sensations happening in your body right now. And let's reverse the circle, go the other way. Let's extend that leg out to the side, plant it down, and then we go back and forward. Come back to center, reach up the right hand, look up to the sky, exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Coming back to center, let's float the left leg behind us, left leg long, engage the core, reach the right arm forward, spend a few deep breaths accustoming to this position, body is engaged, breath is nice and deep. Give me 5 elbow to knee taps. Last one. Beautiful. So now that we're nice and warm, we're going to take our puppy pose, which is going to open the front of our chest. So walking the hands a little bit further than the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, exhale, hips over knees, melt the heart down. We're just going to spend 3 deep breaths here. Engaging the palms of the hands, bend the elbows. We're going to slide the chest forward and we're going to come into Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders. Hips are nice and heavy, feet, tops of the feet pressing into the ground. You're looking in front of you. 3 deep breaths. So from a big back bend to a gentle back bend. And then exhale, push the ground away. Let's bring the knees together. And we're going to come into a child's pose, but it's a slightly different variation of child's pose. I call this the egg shape. Some people call it the embryo pose. So knees are together, tops of the hands are going to be facing the ceiling or the sky, and then you're just going to rest your chest onto your knees and forehead in front of you. Let everything go, find your breath. 3 more breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to come back into tabletop. Tuck toes under, and we're going to hover the knees above the ground, maybe about 5 centimeters. Keep the elbows back. I'm going to stay here for 5. Keep breathing for 4. Keep your core engaged for 3. Head nice and long for 2. Last deep breath in. Exhale, we send the hips high into the sky. Push the ground away with the hands. Now this might be your first downward dog of the day for some of you. So feel free to wiggle the hips from side to side. Bending into each knee. Chest reaches towards the knees. Fingertips are engaged. Let's come back to stillness and spend 5 deep breaths here. Connecting back to your intention. Whatever you wanted to invite into your life, feel it radiate through your body. Sending positive vibrations. Inhale all the way in. Exhale all the way out. When you're ready, let's bend the knees, look between the hands, and gently make a few steps towards the top of your mat. So your feet are hip distance apart in between the hands. Once you find this position, just gently rest your head, let it be heavy, maybe even bending the arms, grabbing hold of the elbows. And spending a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let the arms be heavy, let go of your head even more, even shoulders even more. And on the next in-breath, we're going to tuck the belly button in and root to rise, rolling up with the bent knees, vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling the spine being massaged. By this movement, chest opens up, arms open up, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press the palms above the head. Stay here. Take a deep breath in, and on the next exhale, we're going to reach the palms over to the left. Come back to center, and then over to the other side in 10. Come back to center. This time we're going to bend the knees, squeeze the glutes, reach it back, inhale. And then exhale, melt the heart forward, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Let the head go. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades squeeze, spine is straight. Exhale, forward fold. Press the hands into the floor. Right foot steps back. Left foot joint into high plank. Now from high plank, you may choose to drop knees, chest, chin, or you may be ready for a full chaturanga. So elbows in, palms engaged. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale, slide the chest forward. Come onto the backs of your tippy toes. Maybe lifting the body from the ground if you're ready. Upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck toes. Send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Sun salutation A. 5 deep breaths. Downward dog. ground, just reaching down, hips being lifted to the sky. One more deep breath, and then when you're ready, let's make our way to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to right. Arms reach up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Right foot joins. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through in between the hips. Drop the left knee, low lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms back, half squeeze. Tuck the chin, lift the arms. Inhale, reach it back up. Two more. Exhale, reach it back, half squeeze. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. This time we grab the hands onto the elbows and we open up the chest even more. And then we come back to our half splits and we're going to pause and hold here for 3 deep breaths. Now we're lengthening through this top of the head. And just like our fold, we're leading with our chest. One more breath here. If you want a little challenge, you're going to place your left hand either on the block inside of the right knee or on the ground. We're going to go ahead and reach the right arm towards the sky. This really gets the psoas muscle here, hidden muscle. And then coming back down to the ground, framing that right foot. Hands go flat on the ground. Pick up your back knee. Place the weight into the left hand and we're just going to do a little lunge twist here. Come back to center, step the right foot back. Chaturanga. High plank. Upward dog. And send it back to down dog. So just noticing how the body has reacted to the flow. If the downward dog feels different now than it did at the beginning of practice. And when you're ready, let's lift the left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. And then go ahead and bring the left foot in front. Drop the right knee. Reach it on up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, half splits. Anjali Asana. Inhale, reach it up. How beautiful is this movement? Vinyasa flow. Exhale, send it back. 3 more times. Almost feels like a humble bow, but there's so much power in this movement. Last one. And this time we grab the elbows the opposite way that you had it before. Spend a few breaths. And then we find our half splits again and spend a few deep breaths here. Maybe finding your twist. Right hand to the ground, left hand reaches up. Framing that left foot. Both hands flat on the ground. Right knee picks up. And we lift up the left arm to the sky. Lunge twist. Sorry. Twisted lunge. Alright, let's frame the right foot. And this time we frame the left foot. This time we take the right foot forward. And step it forward into forward fold. Just let yourself be heavy. If you want a little bit extra stretch, feel free to place your hands underneath the feet, palms facing up. And then bringing the chest, feeling that resistance between the hands and the feet. Only do this if it feels good for you. Take a few deep breaths and enjoy. You can feel my body just melting as I allow myself to relax into this posture. Stretching out that tense spine of mine. Alrighty. And when you're ready, release the hands from the feet, roll the wrists. And we're just going to roll the wrists up towards standing, making big circles like this. And then we're just going to circle the arms forward and backward, releasing any energy. And now, we'll be ready to do some balancing postures. So, standing on your mat with your feet hip distance apart, we're going to bring our weight into the left foot. But before we do that, find a gazing spot somewhere on the horizon, so eye level in front of you, in the middle preferably, in the center. So once you find that gazing spot, bring your hands to your heart. Just feel your body in the space. Honor this moment, honor the connection to the ground from your feet. And then we're going to go ahead and drop the right hand, lift the left arm up above the head. Bring the weight into the left foot and go ahead and bend the right knee, keeping those knees close to each other. So this knee, I know it wants to splay out like this, but this is not proper alignment, okay? So we want both knees to be close to each other. And you can grab your foot either on the outside or from the inside. Okay, and then we're going to gently kick back into the foot. So even if you just stay here for the count of 5, that's fine. But if you want to challenge yourself, you're just going to reach on forward. Wow, okay. You're going to reach on forward with that left hand and kick back with the foot at the same time. Okay, so we're here for 5. Breathing for 4. Feel that opening for 3. For 2 and 1. Coming back to center. Reach the arms up. Press the hands in front of the heart. And we're just going to spend 3 breaths here, clearing, grounding. Okay, so let's reach the arms up again and bring them to the heart. Reach the right arm up. Bring the weight into the right foot. Bending into the left knee. Holding the left knee with the left hand. Reach it forward. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Well done. Let's come back to center. Reach the arms up. And now we find our chair pose. Sit back into your chair. Press the hands in front of the heart. Take 3 deep breaths here, really feeling the weight in your heels. And then we're going to twist to the right. So left elbow catches onto the right knee. Palms together, elbows stacked. Look up. Sink your bum so it's lower than the heart. Nice deep breath. Come back to center, reach those arms up, stand up, inhale. And then exhale, find pose is great for digestion, for your organs, get that blood flow into your belly. Come back to standing, reach the arms up, inhale. And then bring your hands in front of the heart. Bend into the knees. Place the weight into the left foot. We're going to come into warrior three. So sending the right foot all the way back. Keeping your right foot flexed. You can reach the arms here, hold for that. For four. Then down my arms for three. For two. And one. Step it back to warrior one. Back foot parallel. Clasp your hands behind the spine, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, bringing the left shoulder to the left knee. Maybe taking a bind here if that feels good for you. Breathing deeply. Find your extended side angle. Your right arm can be up and over. Your left forearm can be on your left knee or on the block in front of your left foot or on the ground, okay? So the goal here is to open up those hips, open up that chest to the ceiling. One more deep breath. And from here we're going to engage through the core and come back to warrior two. And reach forward, flip the palm and reverse the warrior. Find your star pose. Reach the arms, point the toes out, reach the arms up, and from here we're going to find our goddess squat. So bringing the hands to the heart. As we do so, we sink down low, squeezing the glutes, and then we inhale, reach it up, open the chest. Exhale, we sink down. 3 more, just like this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down. Last one. And this time we bring the toes forward, bend the knees, and we fold all the way forward. If you wish to find your own variation of wide-legged fold, you may wish to place the hands behind the spine, maybe stretch out the shoulders, wherever you are. 3 deep breaths. And then when you're ready, we're going to crawl the hands forward, point the front toe forward, back toe forward, and step the right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. Find your chair pose, sink the hips down, engage your core, reach the arms up. Place the hands in front of the heart. Breathe. And we're going to find warrior three on the other side. So gently find your gazing spot and extend the left foot back. Maybe reaching the arms forward for 5, for 4, maybe clasping the hands behind the back for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop the foot down into warrior one position, open up the chest, feel the knuckles pulling you back. Breathe it in, exhale, right shoulder to right knee, lower it down gracefully. You can stay here or you can choose to bind your right arm underneath the leg and keep the hands. Find your extended side angle from here. Come back to warrior. Flick the palm, reach forward, reverse the warrior. Find your star pose. Find your star pose and bring the hands above the head, bring the palms together, sink down for 1, inhale, for 2, really focus on your glutes, for 3, 4, last one. And this time we hinge forward. Let it go, feel free to sway from side to side, shake it off. And we're going to go into frog pose now. So come onto your knees. Place the insides of your feet flat on the ground. If you have sore hips or would rather not do this pose, just come into an egg shape on your back and lie there. We'll meet you there soon. Otherwise, we're holding here for 5 deep breaths. So the more you rest your weight back, the harder this pose is. So if you want it to be more gentle, just bring the weight forward. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready, gently pushing yourself up, we're going to come onto our bottoms. And if you were in the egg shape, actually, can you sit up, please? We're going to come into Pacchanasana. So, I'm not sure if I said that pose right. So let's bring the legs long together, toes flexed up towards the ceiling or sky. Find a nice tall spine, reach the arms up. And exhale, we fold forward. So feel free to have a slight rounding of the spine here, it's fine. As long as it feels good for you. Allow your shoulders and neck to relax. On the next inhale, we're going to bring the right knee to chest, give it a bit of a hug, a bit of a squeeze, and then find a nice tall spine. You can bring the right foot just to the inside of the left knee or just to the outside. You can cross it over. This is a bit of a deeper stretch. And then once you have your foot position, reach the arms up and exhale, twist to the right. So just cradling that knee, looking behind you, find length in the spine, and then exhale, we twist. A few deep breaths here. Coming back to center, we're going to place the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Honoring our body for practicing today in this beautiful way. What a joy it is to have a healthy body. We truly blessed. One more deep breath here. And if you want to take it a little bit further, I always give the option to do a twist. So you can grab the left foot with the right hand and just open left arm to the side. And then coming back to center, you can cross the arms over the top of each other, just see how that feels. Slowly rise on up. Place the feet back together. We're going to find our forward again. Breathe here. As we come up, we take our left knee with us, hug it into your chest. Give it a big squeeze, and then you can keep the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, or you can step it over, cross it over. Find a nice tall spine, inhale. And then exhale to twist. Left hand places behind you. If you want, you can make it even deeper by using your elbow to twist even further. But if you feel like your spine is rolled like this, it's not a good idea to twist further because we want your spine to be straight before you twist, okay? So focusing on the length of the spine before the twist. Here we go. This is not a passive pose, it's still active. Okay, coming back to center. We're going to bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Open up those hips, inhale to reach up, exhale, fold. Honoring the body, connecting with yourself, grabbing the foot with the left hand, reaching the right arm up. And then exhale, crossing the arm over the top. Feel how that feels. Coming back up. We're going to find our Navasana boat pose. So our feet are going to be pointed. If this is too hard, your feet can be on the ground. We're going to find a connection with our core first. Roll the shoulders back, arms in front of you. Switch on the core, and then if you feel like you're strong enough now, then you may lift off your feet. Okay? Let's do 10 little pulses in and out. Inhale out, exhale in. Keep control of the belly, keep control of the core. If you feel like your spine is working more than the core, just have your feet on the ground and do little pulses like this, okay? For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Everyone lower their feet, tuck your belly button in, and we're just going to slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll down onto the ground. Once you make it down to the ground, untuck your toes, reach the arms long, legs long, give your ankles and wrists a bit of a wiggle. Hug your knees into chest. Oh, that feels good. Maybe some circles of the knees, massaging those hips, and then placing the feet onto the ground. We're going to do our bridge pose. So heels touching our fingertips just, and the knees are kind of squeezing together. So what I like to do when I have a block is to put the block in between the knees, just to get the activation of the inner thighs. And you can feel that when you squeeze the legs towards each other but not touching, you can feel how that helps to lift as you squeeze the glutes. The hips lift, and once you lift the hips fully, feel free to walk the shoulder blades in together, interlace the hands, bring the chin to the chest, lift, lift, lift. Imagine someone has a strap and they're just pushing this part of you, pulling this part of you up towards the ceiling. Let's stay here for 5. Breathing deeply for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Staying here, we're going to lift the right leg high into the sky. Inhale, exhale, we're going to open it up and then lower to the ground. Keep that control. Inhale, lift the left leg, open it up, and then gently bring you back to the ground. And then unwalk the shoulders away from each other. Slowly release the spine. And now you can come into your waterfall pose if that's in your practice. This is the easy version, just with your legs up. You can do this against a wall. It just gets the circulation flowing. If you want the full waterfall pose, we're going to kick the legs up, support the spine, walk the shoulders in towards the elbows. And the main thing with this one is to keep your chin into the chest. You can really injure yourself if you look from side to side. Squeeze the feet together, squeeze the glutes, point the toes, breathe. And if it's in your practice, you can do flower pose, only if you've done it before, only if you feel safe to do so. Otherwise, stay in your waterfall. Gonna stay here for 5.